When you think of modern education, you think learning and prosperity, do you not? In reality, is this really what is happening in our schools? As Albert Hubbard, a Stanford educator, once said, our schools are in a sense factories in which raw products of society, children, are to be shaped into products to meet the very demands of life. Do you even consider the fact that our modern education system is designed to control and ensure the general population stays within the lines of conformity? As children at school, we have been told to sit at our desks or workbenches, to not talk unless we raise our hands in order to speak to our teachers or supervisors, and to rotate between pre-assigned classes or stations through the use of the bells. So should it surprise us when American students are not learning when they're being treated like blue-collar factory workers? Why is it that the basic format of the American education system is derived from the Prussian Iron Fist ruler from the 1800s? Well, it's simply because it is the cheapest and easiest way to teach literacy on a large scale. Think about it. How else does the general blue-collar class of society develop basic academic skills? Problem solved, right? Absolutely not. The modern education system is currently failing to develop our nation's youth through both technology and modern beliefs. I have a simple and bold way to adjust the system to ensure the youth's success and America's promising future. As classes go up in the higher grades, such as 6th or 7th grade, the teachers should assign the achieving ones in the class to teach the class for a week. This will, 1, wake up the underachieving students because they're not used to this one individual teaching or being in front of the class. This will also, 2, motivate those same students to strive to get better because they see that if you do well, you get to get up in front of the class and teach. This is also benefiting the already achieving students in leadership and public speaking. So as the class progresses throughout the year, most students will have gained leadership and confidence. Through this, the education system will not only be teaching the youth, but also expressing the need for important life traits. When students become of the high school age, 14 to 15, they will choose their classes for what they are interested in. So as students come into high school, they are choosing classes that they are actually going to pay attention to because it's actually interesting. Throughout the 4 years of high school, these students can switch classes and see which field or career path they like best. Let's say a student wants to be a high business official. He or she would take a class to help them with that specific career path. This student can take business math, English, and even language. These classes are specialized to help students who specifically want to go into the business field. Another example of this is a student who wants to be a military officer. This student can take history, English, and science. The student will only take classes they feel can benefit them later in their career. This benefits most students who aspire to do something with their life, but are put in class because it's mandated by the school. Youth should be excited to go to class and school, not bummed out or angry to go to class because it doesn't help them. So tonight, when you're thinking about this ideal education system, imagine learning about the things that really interest you. This manufacturing of youth cannot be in place any longer. Factories and Prussian ideals cannot teach our youth. As Reverend John F. once said, do not limit a child to your own learning, for he was born in another time. Education must take a step forward in thinking about how society has changed. It is here we start.